Kia ora koutou katoa. My name is Cream Using and welcome to my channel where I talk about living with fibromyalgia, mental illness, PTSD, chronic illness and just life in general. I talk a lot about the changes that I've made in my life since contracting fibromyalgia. When I first started this journey on my vlogging and making my wellness and illness public, I promised myself that I would be authentic. And what does that mean? Authenticity is about, for me that is about being open in the moment. In my life, I recognise that honesty is something that is personal, and everyone's got their different idea of what honesty means. But I think people recognise, and even I recognise, what is authentic and what is not. And I say this because as I've grown older, because I'm 55, my perceptions of life has changed. My reality has changed. So therefore what was truth before is no longer truth for me. But when I look back, say at my 30s, 40s and even 20s, I know in those moments I was authentic. Today I had an experience. Because I have fibro, I experience anxiety. And I went to go and see a psychiatrist today because we had to look at different medication for myself for depression. And the psychiatrist said to me, Kareem, what makes you unwell emotionally and mentally? I think those two things are different, but anyway, kata pai. And I said to him, pain. I said physical pain makes me unwell because in my mind it means that it will never stop. There was a time when I first got diagnosed with fibro and also was diagnosed with a problem with my gallbladder. It didn't work properly and no one could tell me what was wrong, and it took 2 years of pain. So anyway, in those 2 years I never believed that the pain would ever go. So inside my mind I still have that trauma and that memory of being in pain. And so when pain happens to me now, I keep floating back to the time when the pain would never end, when I could never ever see an end to it. My pain has improved to what it was, but my memory is still back in the past. What I recognise today with the psychiatrist is that a part of my consciousness is still in the past, and that I needed to bring it into the now. Because like I said in my previous video, my experience of pain has reduced. However, my reaction to it is the same as it was before when I first started becoming unwell. And I've become hyper-vigilant. Now this is my experience. This isn't an experience of other people. I'm not saying all people with fibro experience life in this way. I'm saying I do this because this is my vlog. And the reason for the vlog is to be authentic and to share my experiences with others. And maybe to normalize it in some way. Because when I talk to psychologists and psychiatrists, they understand that because of where I'm at and because of what's happened to me, it's logical that I would react the way that I do. And it's nice to have that understanding. My issue is sometimes is that GPs, which are general practitioners, know nothing about it. Actually, I was going to say they know jack about it. And they're the medical professionals that I deal with on a daily basis. And it scares me at times. It really does. Part of being in pain is that it creates for me a fear that the physical pain will never end, and a fear that I will never ever be able to participate in cultural activities, social activities, never be able to paint again, because it's very difficult for me to paint. It takes me 6 months to complete a painting. I used to be able to do them in 2 days, and at the best in a day. I used to go to fairs and do tarot card readings, and as part of the tarot card readings, I would paint a painting for someone, and I would do that in a half an hour. I can't do that now. So that soulful expression for me has disappeared in many ways. So today, when I recognised that a part of me was still living in the past, I claimed that back. It's going to take maybe a couple of more days or some more meditation to really, really solidify it. And I dare say the universe will send some teachings my way to testify, to test me in some way. And I'm okay with that. I know this is very soppy, and I know you're used to me being quite hilarious, and I still am hilarious. I'm still that person inside. But I wanted to say this. I wanted to be earnest with you. And it's important to be earnest. So I am contemplating. I'm a quick learner, actually. And I recognise a lot of things. I recognise in the past when I was chronically ill that a lot of people didn't understand what I was going through, and why would they? They're not going through it. I was. I hope that this wee chat, and it is an earnest chat, an authentic chat, may be of assistance to somebody, even if it is just to me. Maybe my sincerity will show you that it's okay to be in pain, but it's what you do with it. It's how you manage your life and the changes you make. Because no one else understands your pain but you and other people who have gone through that pain. I now do not have the expectation that my doctor, who's not in fibro pain, will not understand. And that it's my job to find someone who does understand. And I've done that. I have found advocates for myself. I've found nurses who help me, are willing to come with me to the GP when the GP's being stupid. I found those people. I have my network. It's taken me years, I'll admit that. But there's always hope. And if there's one thing I have a lot of, is hope. So, I wish you joy. I wish you joy, because joy's companion is love. And I wish you love. May the ha and aroha and love guide you always. May you always have joy. And please subscribe. I think I'm going to put it down a little round circle with my face with my blonde hair. Subscribe, and then down on the other side will be my latest video. Thank you for subscribing and watching this vlog. I do appreciate it. And take care. So ka kite anō. Be well and be all that you can be. Kia ora.